The US and Canada, usually friendly neighbors, are in a steel showdown. This isn't just a minor trade tiff, it's a significant shift in the economic landscape between these two North American giants. The steel industry, a critical component of both countries' economies, is at the heart of this dispute. It's a tale of two nations, each trying to balance domestic needs with international trade obligations. Ontario has decided to cut back on steel exports to the US, shaking up the usual trade dynamics. This decision is not just a simple policy change, it's a strategic move to bolster local industry and ensure that Ontario's steel remains a key player in the global market. The province is looking to strengthen its own economy by keeping more of its valuable resources at home. This isn't just about flags, it's about steel, the backbone of cars, buildings, and bridges. Steel is the unsung hero of modern infrastructure, and its availability can make or break industries. The decision to limit exports is like a ripple in a pond, affecting everything from construction projects to automotive manufacturing. Ontario wants to keep more steel at home, like a pizza place only serving locals. This move is about more than just economics. It's about identity and self-sufficiency. By prioritizing local consumption, Ontario is sending a message that it values its resources and is willing to take bold steps to protect them. Enter Toyota, seizing the opportunity to move a production line to Canada. This isn't just a business decision, it's a strategic maneuver that could redefine the automotive landscape in North America. By relocating production, Toyota is positioning itself to take full advantage of Ontario's steel, ensuring a steady supply for its vehicles. They're capitalizing on Ontario's steel, making a strategic move in the auto industry. This decision is about more than just logistics, it's about foresight and adaptability. Toyota is demonstrating its ability to pivot in response to changing market conditions, securing its place as a leader in the automotive world. This is like a reality TV show for international economics, with Ontario flexing its industrial muscles. The province is showcasing its capabilities, proving that it can compete on the global stage. This steel-off is more than just a trade dispute, it's a testament to Ontario's resilience and innovation. The US now has to rethink its metal supply for cars and construction. This challenge is an opportunity for American industries to innovate and adapt. The shortage of Canadian steel could lead to new partnerships and the exploration of alternative materials, driving progress in unexpected ways. Toyota is playing chess, securing its supply chain and gaining a competitive edge. This move is a masterstroke in strategic planning, ensuring that Toyota remains at the forefront of the automotive industry. By aligning itself with Ontario's steel, Toyota is not just reacting to change, it's shaping the future. It's a fascinating geopolitical shuffle with Ontario, the US, and Toyota in the spotlight. This steel-off is more than just a trade issue, it's a complex dance of diplomacy, economics, and industry. As these players navigate the shifting landscape, the world watches to see who will emerge as the victor in this high-stakes game. Ontario's decision to put its steel industry on a leash is all about securing the province's future. At its core, this move is about supply chain security, making sure that Ontario has reliable access to the steel it needs, no matter what happens in the global market. In recent years, disruptions and shortages have shown just how vulnerable supply chains can be, especially for critical materials like steel. By keeping more steel at home, Ontario is taking steps to protect its industries and its workers from unpredictable global shocks. Historically, Canada exported vast amounts of raw steel, only to import finished goods made from that same steel. It's a bit like selling tomatoes to your neighbor, then buying back ketchup at a premium. This cycle meant that much of the value and many of the jobs were created elsewhere, not in Canada. Now Ontario is determined to change that story. The province is investing in its own manufacturing sector, aiming to process more steel domestically and create finished products right here at home. This shift reduces reliance on imports, keeps more money circulating locally, and helps build a resilient economy that can weather global uncertainties. By fostering a made-in-Canada ecosystem, Ontario is betting on its own people and resources. This approach not only boosts local jobs and supports families, but also encourages innovation and skills development within the province. It's about building a future where Canadians can take pride in what they produce. On the environmental front, Canadian steelmakers are leading the way by producing green steel with significantly lower emissions. Investments in cleaner technologies and stricter regulations mean that Ontario's steel is among the most sustainable in the world, helping to fight climate change while supporting industry. This commitment to sustainability is attracting forward-thinking companies, especially those focused on green technologies and electric vehicles. Ontario's move is positioning Canada as a global leader in the green industrial revolution, drawing investment and talent from around the world. Ultimately, Ontario's steel strategy is a statement of national pride. It's about showing the world that Canada is not just a resource exporter, but a true manufacturing powerhouse, innovative, resilient, and ready for the future. When Ontario made its bold move to prioritize local steel, many saw it as a challenge for global automakers. But Toyota saw something different, an opportunity. Instead of worrying about potential disruptions, Toyota recognized the chance to strengthen its operations and deepen its roots in Canada. This wasn't just about adapting to change, it was about seizing a strategic advantage in a rapidly evolving industry. For Toyota, having a stable, reliable supply of high-quality parts is absolutely essential. Every vehicle they produce depends on precision, consistency, and the ability to deliver on time, every time. By ensuring their supply chain is close to home, Toyota can maintain the high standards their customers expect. By shifting more production to Canada, Toyota has been able to streamline its entire supply chain. This means fewer logistical headaches, faster turnaround times, and a more agile response to market demands. The result? A smoother, more efficient manufacturing process from start to finish. Gone are the days of worrying about cross-border tariffs, customs paperwork, or unexpected shipping delays. Now, Toyota enjoys uninterrupted production, with parts and materials flowing seamlessly from supplier to assembly line. This efficiency translates directly into cost savings and faster delivery for customers. Toyota's decision to source steel locally is a calculated strategic move. By building strong relationships with Ontario's steel producers, they ensure a steady supply of the materials they need when they need them. This partnership is about more than just business. It's about building trust and reliability for the long haul. And there's another major benefit: Ontario's green steel. Produced with lower emissions and sustainable practices, this steel is a powerful selling point for environmentally conscious consumers. It allows Toyota to offer vehicles that are not only high quality, but also better for the planet. By investing in Canadian production, Toyota is sending a clear message: a vote of confidence in Canada's workforce, resources, and future. This move secures a competitive edge, positioning Toyota as a leader in both innovation and sustainability. Ultimately, Toyota's strategy is about more than just today's profits. They're thinking long-term, focusing on sustainability, efficiency, and building a resilient supply chain that can weather any storm. It's a forward-thinking approach that sets them apart in the global automotive landscape. This steel shuffle affects your wallet, especially in Canada. With Toyota's move, local manufacturing means more jobs and economic growth. A stronger Canadian dollar benefits travelers and import buyers. However, it could make Canadian exports pricier for other countries. In the US, less Ontario steel means higher costs for auto and construction industries. These costs trickle down to consumers, raising prices on cars and buildings. It's a reminder of our interconnected economies, with decisions in Canada impacting the US. Ontario's steel decision is a major challenge for the US auto industry. American automakers relied on a seamless cross-border supply chain. Now they face a scramble for new steel suppliers, potentially from distant countries. This puts US companies at a disadvantage compared to Toyota. Toyota's streamlined supply chain allows for cheaper, faster car production. US brands may face higher costs or pass them to consumers. This situation highlights the need for reshoring and domestic supply chain resilience. Canada is betting on its future, shifting from resource provider to manufacturing powerhouse. By keeping green steel for local use, they're attracting global companies like Toyota. This strategy aims to create an innovation cluster in Canada. However, it comes with risks like potential trade disputes with the US. If successful, it could redefine Canada's global economic role, focusing on high-tech, sustainable products. The Canada-US steel saga reflects changing global trade rules. Globalization's fragility is prompting a shift to regionalization and friendshoring. Countries are building resilient supply chains with trusted nearby allies. Toyota's move to Canada exemplifies this trend, prioritizing reliability over cost. This shift could lead to more concentrated trade blocs, increasing tensions. The focus is now on resilience and security, not just efficiency. Countries and companies must adapt to this new era of strategic partnerships.